All right, so I tried to do a recording and get this message out, but for some strange reason, my recorder just decided to stop at 11:21. So it's ironic because, 11 and 3, right? Keep your thoughts positive, manifest exactly what you want because you're bringing it into the physical. I just want to be clear on the numbers. Welcome to Tides of Change. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I want to say thank you to my viewers and subscribers for helping me to become noticed and getting my stuff out there. Without you guys, I wouldn't have this channel, right? So today, I'm not pulling cards. If you go back in my channel, you'll be able to see that I do a wide variety, a wide range of different videos pertaining to coaching, teachings, things like that, as well as doing readings, channeled messages, fun in the sun, whatever. Anyways, enough about that. Today, I am not doing cards. Today, I am doing a channeled message that is for the Divine Feminine 144. You know who you are. If you question about whether or not you are about the 144, then this is not for you, because the Divine Feminine that I'm talking to is the Divine Feminine that is in her power. All right? You are well on your way, honey. You are moving mountains right now. You are taking leaps of faith and jumping leaps and bounds. Things are happening at lightning speed for you. And you've got a lot of synchronicities, a lot of numbers coming in. 11s are very relevant. At 11:50, at 1:56, I said that. 11s are very relevant. 5s, triple 5s, 6s, triple 6s, 7s, 3s, and 8s. So, and 4s. So if those numbers are resonating with you, if you're seeing synchronistic numbers based upon what I just repeated to you, this message is for you, Divine Feminine. Now, Divine Feminine, you do not necessarily need to be a male or female to be a Divine Feminine, all right? Divine Feminine is simply mastering your energies of that nurturing, loving, caring, motherly energy, all right? That's that Divine Feminine in you. And we all carry it. But the Divine Feminine I'm speaking to, I do feel, is a female. You do not necessarily need to be a female, but you definitely reside in the female category. Now, with that, 308, with that, I want to share a channel message with you that Spirit has for you based upon your current path, the choices you're making, and the things that are coming in for you and the things that are leaving. First things first, anything that is falling away, it is important for you not to fight it, but let it fall and leave it. Okay? That is the most important message. The second message is, think of life, think of your life as being in a vehicle. You're in the driver's seat of this vehicle. This vehicle is your body. This vehicle is your life. This vehicle is you. Now, with this vehicle, there are rear view mirrors, 3 of them to be exact. Those rear view mirrors, think of those rear view mirrors as mind, body, and spirit. Now, when you're thinking about those rear view mirrors as mind, body, and spirit, I want you to also think about the principle behind a rear view mirror. What is a rear view mirror for? Looking in the past, looking behind you. Now, anybody that drives a vehicle understands that if you're solely focused on that rear view mirror, the chances of you getting into an accident or missing your turn or, anything like that become much greater, right? Now, in that rear view mirror, Divine Feminine, if you are focusing on mind, body, and spirit through that rearview mirror, you are focusing on old paradigm energies, thinking in the past, toxic patterns that you have been releasing. Every time you look in that rearview mirror through mind, body, and spirit, you're calling that back. You're bringing it back, and then you're yo-yoing yourself. So while you are trying to break through any kind of restraints, self-imposed prisons, you are in fact creating your self-imposed prison every time you keep looking in that rearview mirror. Now, when you're looking in that rearview mirror, you're not just looking in that rearview mirror through mind, body, and spirit. You're looking in that rearview mirror to check and see all of those individuals you planted the seeds with to see if they're catching up. You need to stop doing that. The reason why you need to stop doing that is because the only thing that you're meant to do, Divine Feminine, is plant the seeds. You don't stop. You keep going, right? You've got big dreams. You got big dreams and you got big shoes to fill. You got a big footprint that you are planting on the collective. And it's a part of who you are and what your mission is. You have a job and you know what it is. Spirit's already told you and channeled this information to you what you need to do. You have spoken the words out loud. You know what your goals are. You know what your achievements are. And you know how far you have come to get where you are right now. The Divine Feminine that I am talking to, you know your worth. You know your value. You know your potential. And you know what you're capable of. You may have been intimidated by your own power in the most recent past and a little bit overwhelmed by the things that have been coming through for you and the things that you're seeing. Yes, it can be overwhelming. The reason why it can be overwhelming, 704, another 11. The reason why it can be so overwhelming is the fact that you're realizing the kind of potential and power that you carry inside of you. Because you've recently called your power back. 1 second. Sorry about that. You have goals. There are things that you're going to be doing. There are things that you already know that you will be doing, that you're already starting. All right. Things are happening for you very fast. And it is important for you, like I said at the beginning of this reading, at this channeling, it is important that anything that falls, you let it fall. You don't fight this. You don't fix this. You don't try and correct this. You don't try and find any kind of strategies or coping mechanisms to deal with this and hold on to this. Whatever is falling for you right now has been divinely orchestrated to fall because this energy is not meant to go where you're going. And that goes with the same thing pertaining to looking in that rear view mirror to see if those people are catching up to you after you've planted those seeds. Some people are not meant to go where you are going, Divine Feminine. All right? Another message, another very important message, Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine that I'm talking to, you understand you are a part of the 144. You know you are. There is no question in your mind, no doubt in your mind. You know you are an earth angel and you know you are here to move mountains. Okay? You need to disassociate yourself with people, places, and things that are going to try and throw you out of character. You know who these people, places, and things are that are throwing you out of your character. This energy associated to these people, places, and things that want to throw you out of your character, they want to see your demise, okay? They want to see your downfall. They are a part of the galactic warfare. They are gang stalkers, okay? They are bots. They were strategically placed in your life as a lesson and a challenge for you to break from. You needed this, okay? This is a part of your strength. This is a part of you growing and learning and standing and stepping into your power as a courageous lioness that you are. The 144 Divine Feminine I am talking to, you already know what your mission is and you are about to be pursuing that this year, okay? It's happening in 2022 for you, honey. By July. Mark my words, by July, you are going to be in your power completely. The divine feminine I'm talking to, you feel home. You already feel home within yourself. You have established unity of the masculine, feminine energies within you. You just have to shift that mind of yours just a little bit more. There are a few little things that you need to work through. Little quirks and stuff that you got to navigate through just to get rid of those last pieces of fragments that have been distilled onto you that aren't even yours. Okay? So, give me 1 second. Excuse me. Divine feminine. This is going to be happening so fast that you may not be fully prepared for this or feel like you are fully prepared for this, but you are. You are. Okay? The angels, your guides, your ancestors, God, Jesus, they're watching you, they're protecting you, and they are divinely orchestrating this path for you. You see the signs and the synchronicities. Things are happening at lightning speed. You are meeting people that are already doing what you're going to be doing. You are moving mountains. Okay? There, like I said, there are people in your environment that want to throw you out of character. They want to watch you fall. They do not want to see you rise. They do not want you to step into your power. They don't want you to fulfill this mission, this goal. There are 2 reasons why. The first reason is this person's scared. Okay? This person is terrified. The reason why this person is terrified is because when you step in your power, it's going to show their true colors. Because this person has been talking. This person has a very foul mouth behind your back, behind the scenes. This person says things. This person has your name rolling off their tongue to other people, exploiting your name, lying on it, accumulating a bunch of their little minions so that they can all gang up on you all at once. Okay? That's why this person doesn't want you standing in your power and accumulating your goals and achieving those things, because when you do these things, you're going to prove that person wrong, and that person's going to look like a fool. But that's their karma. That's nothing to do with you. And like I said, when the foundations fall, do not fix them. They're not yours to fix anymore. The divine feminine I'm talking to, you've spent a boatload of your energy trying to fix something that was meant to be gone. The cycle's closed. You know it's supposed to be closed. But you've got such a big heart that you hold it because of that potential. Potential is a dangerous thing. While potential is a beautiful thing, it is also a very dangerous thing if you're not in the right perspective of it. Take the rose-colored glasses off pertaining to potential, because anybody can carry potential to succeed. It's their personal choices and how they choose to react and project and show themselves to the world that will reveal whether or not they can fulfill the shoes of living up to that potential. Again, though, that's none of your business, and it's not up to you. The only thing that you are meant to do, divine feminine, is plant the seeds and keep going. You keep going. You do not stop. For anybody or anything, you do not stop. All right? You are a beacon. You attract things, you attract people, energies more specifically, that need healing. Because you are a healer. You're an earth angel. You're a natural born healer. All right? You need to start focusing and directing that energy that you omit out pertaining to that healing. Direct that to you and start healing that tranquil self of mind, body, and spirit. Okay? Don't worry about these people. Don't worry about those places and things. That doesn't matter. All right? The only thing that matters is what's in front of you, not behind you. It's behind you for a reason. You know, if you're looking in that rearview mirror to see if people are catching up to you, then you're not focusing on you, you're focusing on them. You're putting your energy on them, and you're literally giving your power to them. Taking the direction of focus off of you placing yourself in a stagnant energy. You're not going to be able to move. You're literally going to get in your own way and create blocks for yourself. All right? So don't focus on the back. Focus on the front and keep moving forward. Pay attention to your surroundings, use your discernment, and my goodness, do not overshare the energies and the information that spirit is giving you right now. If you're getting information in dream space, or you're getting channeled messages like I am, or you're getting those synchronicities and they're highlighting certain things and you just understand, you just know, don't share it. Okay? Unless you know it's a message that needs to get out, like what I'm doing right now, keep it to yourself. Do not overshare what your future goals are and how you're going to go about those goals. Keep it to yourself. Any successes that are coming in for you, any abundance that might be coming in for you, keep it to yourself. If spirit is strategically showing you the path that you need to take and the choices that you're going to need to make along the way and the actions that you're going to need to fulfill, and you know that not everybody around you, if not everybody around you, Divine Feminine, because the one that I'm talking to, you feel alone. You feel like you are alone, but you don't. I know, it's a catch-22, right? The reason why you don't feel alone is because you know you've got a spirit team nobody can see. You know you're divinely guided. You know that during this process of feeling alone, it's because it's making room for the energies to come in that are meant to be in your path to help you with your goals and achievements, to make sure that you get on your divine mission. You are making room for that. So certain things are going to fall and crumble. Do not try to fix them. Spirit is breaking things down that are false. These things that are falling are false, based upon false pretenses, false hopes, false words, false intentions by a false person. You know this, and they do. This person's manipulating you. This person's trying to guilt you. This person believes in their own mind that you've done them wrong by being authentic. The reason why they feel like you've done them wrong by being authentic, Divine Feminine, and I'm not talking about you rolling their name off of your tongue, no. They feel like you've done them wrong based upon the fact that you are authentic and stepping into your power and walking on your divine path. And this individual is toxic, is a narcissist. This person, these people, they see your light. And it makes them look like fools because of the things that they have said and shared. You don't need to prove to anybody anything because you already are in your walk, Divine Feminine. There is going to be a move, a very important move happening for you, Divine Feminine. And when this happens, just know that while this may be painful, on the other side of this move is going to be every single thing that you've been manifesting in and dreaming about and wishing for. The Wheel of Fortune is working in your favor. And those who have hurt you, those who have tried to pull you down, those who are trying to throw you out of character now, they're all being removed. Do not fight this. Keep moving forward. Okay, Divine Feminine? So, I'm going to share a little bit of a story here before I get off of here. The reason why I want to share this with you is because it was a really profound moment for me, and I feel like it'll resonate with you, Divine Feminine. So, as a little girl, I used to sit on my bathroom sink, and the medicine cabinet had 2 fold-out mirrors. So I could fold them out, and all I could see was me, right? Everywhere I looked, it was just a bunch of me's everywhere. right? And I would sit there and I'd gaze into my own eyes. Mirror gazing is what they call it. Soul gazing. You sit there and you just stare into your own eyes. When I was a little girl, I would do this because I was a very pained child. Went through a lot of trauma, endured a lot of hardships. I am an orphan. My mom's been missing for 29 years. I would go to this place, when I sat on the countertop with this medicine cabinet, I started practicing going into this place. And I was literally disassociating myself from reality. And at that time, the only reason why I was doing it was because I went through a lot of pain, and this was the place I could go to so my soul wouldn't break based upon what I was enduring. And so I had developed this part of my psyche that I could go to whenever times were tough for me. I guess you could call it that safe place, that safe space that everybody has in their mind. You know, when you go into a meditation, you find that safe space for you. And the other night I was in a meditation, and when I was doing this meditation, it brought me back to that moment, that memory of me sitting on the counter as this little girl is about 4 or 5 years old, and I'm looking in the mirror. And the reason why it brought me back to that is because I was doing a balancing of my chakras. So Divine Feminine, you need to clear your energy. You need to balance your chakras. If you are attuned to Reiki, send some Reiki to yourself and do it daily for the next 21 days, okay? Really practice this. Getting in touch with self, to get in touch with source, all right? You really want to open up that crown and really protect those 3 basic chakras, your upper chakras of you know, your throat, your third eye, and your crown, because you want to be able to speak authentically and see and know. Make sure that you're getting your information from the right source and not from something that is of low vibration, trying to dim you and trying to cause you to be thrown out of character, because some of us are actually dabbling with some black magic. We're not dabbling with it, but people are dabbling with it and throw it at us, right? And it can be as simple as a word, an ill word off the tongue. That's black magic in itself. Ill will, just speaking it, thinking it. That's dark magic, all right? And there's people that are doing that right now to you. Now, as I was balancing my chakras, your 7 basics, right? You got your root, your sacral, your solar, your heart, your throat, third eye, and crown. But there's many more chakras than that, right? In Divine Feminine, we understand the golden, the golden chakra, the platinum, that energy, because that is the source of all, because that is home, right? While I was doing this meditation, I started shifting into that gold energy after I had finished balancing my chakras. And all of a sudden, my left brain started saying, no, you can't do that. You can't just go ahead and do that. And then my right brain said, why can't I? And then my heart said, yeah, she can. Yeah, she can. So then the left brain was being attacked by the right brain and the heart all at the same time. And that left brain started to feel smaller, because it realized that the right brain and the heart were right. Not only were they right, but that left brain had something to do with that dark energy chirping in your ear to try and prevent you from standing in your power to see what your true potential and worth is. That's that left brain, that ego. But the right brain wouldn't allow me to listen to that left brain, because my heart kept speaking to my right brain. So it was like this internal battle within the self, just to create that balance from within. And then I said, no, I'm bringing in the gold. I am deserving of that gold energy. I am deserving of that. I'm worthy of that. I busted my butt off for this. I've earned this. I'm a child of God. I deserve this. I'm here for a reason. I'm selfless. I'm righteous. I do all of the things that I need to do. Everybody else burns me. Well, I just do my absolute best to be a good person. You know? And so with that, I found my place in a golden chamber. I found my place in this golden chamber. So I started seeing the golds and they were wrapping around my body. And all of a sudden it was just like my mind and my heart and everything about me, mind, body, and spirit, shifted me into this beautiful golden chamber. And the stairs in this golden chamber, everything inside of this golden chamber was like a mirror, but it was all gold. It was platinum. It was just in the reflection off of everything. It was just heightening its vibrations. I felt home. I felt safe. And then I saw my guides. I saw my spirit team. I saw everybody. All of my spirit team. The ones that nobody can see. My army. And they're standing on these podiums, on the tops of these stairs that only giants could get up to. And they were all telling me that you're safe. You're protected. This is home. You are home. And then I looked up in this chamber and I looked at the ceiling of the chamber. It was like a pyramid. And all of a sudden I could see this tree and this reflection of a tree. It was like a projection screen kind of came down on the top of the side of this pyramid. And it was like I was looking at a movie almost. Then all of a sudden I felt my soul go into it. And I started to cry because I saw the sky. It was so vivid and colorful and so many colors. There was turquoise and teals and pinks and purples and blues and yellows and greens and oranges. Like it was just so many different colors in the sky. And that was natural. That was the way that it was supposed to be. Everything about it felt so clean, clear, crisp. It felt angelic, divine, home. I could see the trees and the plant life and the flowers and stuff. Everything was so alive. The soil was so rich that nothing could die. The petals that would fall off of the flowers and the trees wouldn't even wither. They would just lay there, floating. You could walk through them and brush your hand through the petals like you were brushing your hands through a bunch of blades of grass while you're walking through a field. And it was like all of these little pink flower petals just started flying everywhere, surrounding me. And it was like a dance of energy and wind. And the thunderstorms were like dancing in the sky. It was like a dance of the soul, the authentic vibrations of home. And in that moment, my soul cried out and said, I never thought I would see this place again. And then I said the words out loud, this is Eden. I was taken to the Garden of Eden. And then I watched the destruction of that garden. But what I also understood was that any time I chose to, I could go back to that garden. And it's right here. That little girl developed a part of her psyche. Me, that little girl, developed a part of her psyche that she could go into a golden, platinum gold chamber where she was divinely protected by all of her spirit team, and she could go home to Eden. It's like a different planet. It's like a different realm. It's a different space and time, and it's a part of me, just like it's a part of you, feminine. This story will resonate with you because there are parts of this that are tied to you. You're part of that garden, and that garden resides within you. You are home. And anytime things outside may damper you, dim you down, or try to, just know that no matter the chaos around you, you can go home. Home resides within you. Don't let anybody bring you down. You just keep going, okay? If you feel like something's trying to pull you back, don't question it. Just keep going. Don't even give that energy the time to think about that, okay? Whenever you have a negative thought that comes through, get rid of it. Because your right brain and your heart are always going to align you with the authentic truth, the realities. Your left brain is going to show you illusions. Your left brain will lie to you. Your left brain will take you to a place of demonic thoughts and thinking. That left brain is meant to bring you down. That left brain has a place through the masculine energies of being motivated and driven and continuously pushing and persevering regardless of what happened. That's where that left brain comes in. But you don't sit there and listen to the chatter that that left brain is giving you. So that is my message today. Divine Feminine, this message is for you. I really hope that this resonates. Please just take what resonated, let the rest fall. If you liked this reading today, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my page if you haven't already to stay up to date with more channeled messages that will be coming in the future. I'm taking a new leaf, a new approach. I think I'm stepping away from my cards. I love you guys. Thank you. And I will see you soon. Bye now.